Number 1, we have a 12-gallon container filled with water is being drained at a constant rate of 2 gallons per minute. The number of gallons of water, W, in the container, T, in the container, T minutes after it begins draining, can be modeled by the equation. After it begins to drain, it can be modeled by the equation W is equal to 12 minus 2T. Which of the following best represents all the solutions to the given equation? So gallons of water, W is how much is left. We're draining constantly by 2, so that's where it comes from after T minutes. So we lose 2 gallons per minute. And it's saying which represents all solutions, all the solutions to the given equation, all. All means, so since we're draining water, this can be represented by a continuous. So we need not just discrete values, because remember, time doesn't have to be exactly at 0 minutes, 1 minute. Because if you're draining it, it's not going to just go, oh, 0, 1. All solutions means it needs to be all the solutions itself. So right away, I know I can get rid of this set of data because this is just when it begins. This is when it ends. And then we have right here, and this one's not going to work either because look, it's just going by intervals of minutes. We can have seconds, milliseconds of how much is being drained. Here, we have an input, T. T is our input. So we have right here 12. That's where we started with. We started with 12 gallons. So if we started with 12 gallons, and we're going at increments, when is this going to become a 0? When is it going to be zeroed out? You could check it by showing right here. The water is 0 is equal to 12 minus 2t. We can see how long it's going to take for it to drain. We subtract 12. Do the inverse operation of multiplication. We get t is equal to 6. So the time it takes is 6 minutes. We didn't even have to highlight that because that's talking about how much is in there. So it takes 6 minutes. So the maximum, we can't have negative water, so we can't have t equal to 0. So the only one that makes sense here would be D. Okay, because we can only go between 0 and 6, and it can equal a 0 or 6 because it starts off with 12 gallons.